the CHW Women's Tap Out Championship. First making her way to the ring from Chelsea, London, Katarina. Katarina Walters, aka Winter, aka Katie Lee Birchall, aka way back in the day Nikita. A woman who's been around this industry for quite some time. Friends of the Night family, I don't know if she's mentioned in the film Fighting My Family, she should be. She played quite a major part in Paige's upbringing and training back in the day. And her opponent, first making her way to the ring. From New York City, New York, Ronda Rousey. Many people say that this match favors Ronda with her submission wrestling skills, but don't rule out Katarina just yet. Or indeed, the next person to come out.
And her opponent, first, from Venice Beach, California, the baddest woman on the planet, Rowdy Ronda Rousey.
This is this time. I'm hoping that the computers remember that the belt is on the line here. If it hasn't, I will go to the editorial suite and very quickly allocate the belt to the winner in between this and the next show. Because it should be for the title. I'm hoping that the caption comes up on the screen showing us the belt after all this palaver. And their opponent making her way to the ring. From Boston, Massachusetts, the boss, Sasha Banks. Remember, this should be for the CHW Women's Tap Out Champion. Will be the inaugural submission champion here. Well, for the women, we've had the men's title for some time. Welcome to the stream. I'm your host, Fenric. We're on the PS4 Pro, and it's a bright, sunny afternoon here in the United Kingdom. Pull up a seat, make yourself comfortable, because the action has only just begun. Welcome to the stream. This is CHW Demolition Showcase Double Bill, and we kick off with a title match. At least I hope we do. Has the game remembered it's for the title? The answer to that is no, it bloody well hasn't. Okay, so the title will be awarded to the winner of this match in between the two shows. Sasha with a drop kick. And it looks like a double teaming from Ronda Rousey on Katarina. On with Sasha, although Ronda then turns her back on Sasha Banks to play to the crowd. Katarina come back with a European uppercut. Spinning back heel kick blocked by Ronda and a back elbow strike to the bridge of the nose. This should be for the title, but it looks as if the game has completely forgotten about that. Kick to the calf muscle. Double teaming now from Sasha. And Katarina very briefly on Ronda Rousey. It looks as if Ronda's favouring her right leg slightly after that attack. Greg Morris, the referee, just has to count the submission. No pinfalls, no disqualifications, and Ronda's knee came crashing down across that middle rope. Further damage done maybe to that leg. Jawbreaker from Katarina. And a big thrusting knee strike. Face plant. Sasha taken down by Katarina. And a high knee drop. European uppercut from Sasha Banks. The game has forgotten so the bloody belt, isn't it? Toes line from Ronda Rousey. Boston Crab. Katarina on the outside, wondering what she should do about it. Flip over. Reverse neck breaker from the middle rope. I hate this game at times. I made the card, saved the data, made sure the belt was on the line, and it goes and forgets. 2K20, sort this out. Stomp to the back of the neck. Gut wrench. Elevates over. Sasha Banks landing on her feet. Only planting Ronda with a reverse DDT. An hour time break. Time limit on this matchup. Reverse leg breaker. Katarina's stun gun off the top rope. A 60-minute time limit on this matchup. Big knee strike. It may not take that long. Face plants. It's all a question of who's got the most resiliency, who's got the most heart, and who's got the most determination to see this through to the end. And any one of these ladies has got that. Piper's Pit from Rousey. Katarina planted down hard on the canvas. Holds her feet, drops to her knees and jacks the jaw of Ronda. Pick up. Scoop slam. Sasha rolling through to the bank statement on Katarina. Katarina could be in trouble here. This Ronda comes to her rescue. And she does. And she does indeed. Arm wringer. Face plant. She comes to the rescue and promptly backs away a little bit. And again, Ronda rolling to the outside. Ronda seems to be a little bit out of sorts here, dropping to the outside frequently. And I'm wondering if Ronda isn't hurt. There's a boot from Katarina. Did she come to this match injured? Because she certainly seems to spend more time on the outside of the ring than she does inside. Triple threat match. Triple submission. The first winner of this matchup will pick... Oh my god. The first one to score submission in this triple threat match will pick up the Tap Out Women's Championship. And will be the inaugural Tap Out Women's Champion. Crossbody armbreaker from Ronda Rousey. Trademark maneuvers. Sasha Banks, the boss. Elevates social standards and rains punches down on Ronda. Welcome to the stream. Sorry I didn't announce you sooner. One of the PS4 Pro. This is CPU versus CPU in a customized universe. Clotheslines. And a similar dropkick from Sasha Banks. And Katarina takes down Sasha while she was occupied with Ronda Rousey. Now Sasha rolling to the outside. Rousey, possibly hurt, has spent quite a few minutes on the outside. Knee strike to the chest. And I suspect there's any damage being done to the leg. The leg came crashing down hard across the middle rope, and this was after she was put in a couple of submission holds, which worked on the lower torso. Now a hammerlock. Ronda going for an arm bar of some kind, and Sasha Banks came to Katarina's rescue. Although that's subjective because Katarina's lying there with the arm still trapped underneath her body. Now maybe Katarina's suffering the effects. Sasha landing on her feet. Reverse DDT, and again Ronda rolls to the outside. Vicious posting into the middle, into the corner. Please remember this. Belt's on the line game. Please remember. Jaw jacked off the knee. Katarina's tree stump puller. Sasha looking vulnerable here. And again, more work being done on the leg. This is exactly what Katarina did with Ronda Rousey earlier. Now she's gone for the singular Boston Crab. Katarina could have 2 titles by the end of the night. She's still one half of the Women's Tag Team Champions. Big forearm shot. Katarina boots to the midsection. And a twisting backbreaker. She calls that the cat's claws. Cataclysm, I'm sorry. Got Ronda again at her mercy. Turns her back on Ronda. Goes after Sasha. This match has become already very physical affair. Pulls out of the corner of the clothesline. Again, Ronda rolls to the outside. Sasha Banks again looking for the bank statement on Katarina. Ronda's on the outside, powerless to prevent anything from happening. And Katarina's forced to tap out. Your winner and CHW Women's Tap Out Champion, Sasha Banks. She has the title. Although the game has not recognized the fact she is the champion. Well done, Sasha Banks. And boo to 2K19 for not recognizing the fact she's got the belt. Damn you. I wish I'd checked. I should have checked.
Here is your winner, Sasha.
And women's tap out champion. Sasha Banks. Well, up next we got EC3 versus Bobby Lashley, and for EC3 many people feel this is crunch time, make or break time for EC3. Like Eli Drake had to work together as a tag team, it didn't quite work out for them, it imploded. Eli Drake since then has got on to win championships. EC3 was the world champion but lost the title just after 1 month to Shinsuke Nakamura, who admittedly lost the title after a month to Big E Langston, and Big E Langston's already held on to the title longer than both EC3 and Shinsuke. But EC3, they say his morale is down, they say he's feeling at a loose end, doesn't know where to go, has apparently made overtures to attract Eli Drake back as a tag team partner, and Eli Drake has said, talk to the hand, I ain't listening. Where does this leave EC3 if he loses tonight? Who's to say what will happen to Ethan Carter III? It's crisis time for his career, while Lashley's star seems to be just going in the right direction. Well, Lashley seems to be ascending, while EC3 seems to be sinking deeper and deeper into the pits of despair. Let's find out what happens. My heart goes out to EC3, it really does. I know what it's like to be on the end of a losing streak. It's not an easy thing to cope with. And talking about the former world champion, Shinsuke will be in action on Showcase coming up on the second of the bill. Showcase, so Shinsuke will be taking on Finn Balor one-on-one on Showcase. The following contest is scheduled for one fall. First, making his way to the ring, being accompanied by Vicky Guerrero, the Dark Destroyer, Lashley. I know that Joe Monday hasn't been feeling very well recently, so he may not join us because he's not feeling up to it. Hopefully he will be. Yeah. And his opponent, Ethan Carter III, EC3. He doesn't look as confident as he normally does, if you ask me. Something in the body language something on the facial expression, gritting his teeth, though he's singing with his theme song. It seems to me it's lacking conviction. He doesn't quite have that swagger, that swing to his step that would normally associate EC3. Even this seems a little half-hearted, like his morale is in his boots somewhere. He needs to get wins under his belt, he really does. That sign says it all. Lashley dominates. I hope that's not an omen. Congratulations to Sasha Banks for becoming the first women's tap-out champion. Though the game has refused to acknowledge the fact that the belt was on the line. Yeah, keep telling yourself that, pal. I don't think he believes it. Now he looks a little more fired up, but I don't know. I don't see that spring in his step. I don't quite see the spark in his eye. He doesn't look as hungry to win this match as he has done in other matches, if you ask me. That was Lashley immediately getting to work in with a gutbuster on EC3. Back elbow from EC3 hits Lashley in the bridge of the nose. And EC3 working on a toe and ankle hold. So he needs to get a win. Nobody in his corner. Vicky looking concerned already for her man, for her client. And I don't really understand the relationship between Lashley and Vicky Guerrero. I'm not quite sure how this has started. There's been no explanation at all from anyone backstage or from Lashley himself as to how this has happened. It was pretty much like Elijah Jones was allied with Maurice. There's no explanation behind that. I mean, that was never resolved. Elijah Jones left the company, or got fired from the company, should I say, without so much as an explanation. I just heard a bell ring. Gut wrench into a power bomb. EC3's head came dangerously close to coming down over that middle rope. Cover. EC3 kicking out. With chinlock. Lashley here deciding not to affiliate himself with Leo Rush. Indeed has tagged himself up with none other than Big E Langston to form the tag team The Real Deal. Langston, the world champion right now, as explained earlier. Placed onto his shoulder. Power slam by Bobby Lashley. And I don't know where EC3 will go from here if he loses this match. Kick out. Well, maybe you'll do what the Ascension should have done. What I should have done a long time ago, and go back to High Voltage. I wonder where you were. JT Blade with me again. Hi, how you doing? Well, that's the obvious thing to do. Look at this power from Bobby Lashley. If you can't hang with the big boys, go back to the minor leagues and High Voltage in Showcase. Well, having said that, there are some pretty big boys playing on that battlefield as well. 2 count only. Questioning the future. There's question marks beginning to be asked of Steve Mann and rumors about Steve Mann and possibly even, wait for it, and the one I hope doesn't happen, Gemma Blaze parting company. Well, I hope we don't. I really hope we don't. But it's up to them. But I don't know what the success it would be for them in to leave the company or to be fired or whatever. I've heard the rumors that their future may be in doubt. On break, the back heel trip. And EC3 nearly picks up the win. Finds himself looking straight into the eyes of Lashley's manager, Vicky Guerrero, at ringside. And I don't know what she said to him, but it seems to have fired up EC3. Well, she insulted EC3 to undermine his confidence. It seems to have the opposite effect. Welcome to the stream. This is Customizable Universe. This is Demolition Match 2. EC3 versus Lashley. EC3 badly needs some wins under his belt. Going up on top. Nice F5 type maneuver from EC3. The referee taking his sweet time. That's one thing I hope the 2K20 sold out, is the referee getting into position for the pin. It's certainly something that needs to be sorted. Back body drop. Sunk to the knee. More attacks from Lashley. Interactive Universe, customized wrestlers. Power bomb from Lashley. Gorilla press. And again, that scoop power slam. Rams into the canvas. Drags him out of the corner. Hooks the leg. 2 count only. If you come into the chat, at least say hello. Huh? Spine buster. Then Lashley, that 3-point stance. And EC3 anticipates the spear, jumps over Lashley. Lashley looks a little bit startled, surprised. A back heel trip after the arm grab from EC3. We saw that just a few moments ago. Vicky Guerrero looking a little bit agitated, to say the least. She doesn't take disappointment easily. Irish whip to the corner. Ask anyone else who's been her client in the past. Oh, nicely done. And nearly whipped him into the turnbuckle. EC3 now sizing up Lashley. Can he get the win over the Dominator, the Dark Destroyer? Shoulder to the cutter. That was not the 1%er. That is just like a modified version of a stunner or an RKO. And he gets it. Here's your winner, EC3. Oh boy, did he need that? Did he need that or what? A shot of adrenaline. No less, this could be the momentum he needs. This could be the impetus he needs for a shift in fortunes. He needs it badly. He really does need it. And that was a much needed, you say, shot in the arm. But EC3. That was a lackadaisical cover right there. I'm not surprised Lashley kicked out. He didn't even bother hooking the leg. A little bit cocky, a little bit arrogant. EC3 suddenly realizing, hey, wait a minute, this guy's coming back at me. I need to step up my game, and step up he did. I think Lashley made the error of telegraphing the second spear so blatantly obvious he was going to do it. EC3 had time to avoid it. Are we going to see the winning pinfall? I really don't know. This is the back heel trip that set him up for the next finishing move. And there it went. EC3 finally gets a much needed win under his belt. Can he keep that momentum going forward? And he looks very, very relieved, it has to be said. While Vicky Guerrero on the outside looks very, very disappointed. For once he could take the adulation of the crowd. And there's that glint in the eye that was missing at the start of the match. EC3 looking to say, you know, hell, I did it. You gotta win. Well done, Top Marks EC3. Well, somebody else has been struggling a little bit as the man in the next match. I'm not talking about Apollo Crews. Before we go any further, let's just address this issue. How much longer is it going to be before Apollo Crews gets a title shot? As a tag team with Cedric Alexander, Cruise Control have been tearing the way through the tag team roster. No sign yet of a tag team match for these two gentlemen. I would assume it's going to be coming sooner rather than later. They have moments on the side. But as a singles wrestler, both Cedric Alexander and Apollo Crews surely must be in line for a title shot by now. TJ, what do you think? Yeah, it's I would say yes. It's gotta be. I would say it's inevitable that Crews must be in line for a singles title shot of some sort somewhere down the road. And let's address the other side of the coin on this match. Bobby Roode, like EC3, struggling a little bit to get any wins under his belt as of late. What do you think needs to happen here for Bobby Roode? For Bobby Roode, he need like Ethan Carter's the same. It sounds like we're repeating ourselves, but Bobby Roode, like EC3, needs to get some wins under his belt. What I think should happen next is simple: EC3 versus Bobby Roode. That would be an interesting matchup to see which one comes out on top. It could be the start of a long rivalry between the two of them as well. I really don't know. But Bobby Lashley is takes a rare loss. What am I going about Bobby Lashley for? Beg your pardon. Bobby Roode is has not been very successful as of late, as you were saying, and I think it's affecting him more than he was. And backstage, he was smiling and happy to see. He high-fived me this afternoon. He shook my hands. He even bought me a soda in the concession stands. Thank you very much, by the way. It was the wrong flavor, but hey. But then the point of the matter is that Rude, on the outside, looks confident. He looks happy. Whereas EC3 couldn't hide his feelings, Bobby Roode is like a poker player. Stony face or no tells. But I don't know. You just get this aura off that no physical tells as such, but call me an empath if you like. He saw who he was facing tonight, and I'm pretty sure I saw him look at the card and roll his eyes as if to say, "Really?" I don't know if Bobby Roode. I don't know where his mind's at. I don't know where his mind's at right now. I say get it over and done with. Roode versus EC3 ASAP. See what happens. It's my thought. You get a guy in a losing streak against another guy in a losing streak. They beat one of the guys in a losing streak. It only bolsters their confidence and propels them upward. That's in my mind anyway. Alright. Thank you very much. TJ Blade. The following contest is scheduled for 1 fall. Making his way to the ring from Ottawa, Ontario, Canada, the glorious Bobby Roode. We talk about other issues about youngsters with an attitude and everything else. We talk about the Kyle Yeager situation. We can talk about that later. We'll talk about that later. Leave that till Showcase. Yeager may or may not have a match in Showcase. I don't know if he has it yet. We'll find out what's going on with Yeager. But Yeager actually had the nerve to attack Sting and HBK in their office the other day, and that is, to me, a step too far. He's lucky he didn't get his ass kicked to the curb. He's very lucky he didn't get his ass kicked to the curb. I personally would have fought him on the spot. What do I know? Oh, shit. This men's star is on the rise. Both as a tag team wrestler and single competitor.
Weighing in at 241 pounds, Apollo.
Making his way to the ring is one half of Cruise Control. He is Apollo Crews. One of the most underestimated and underrated talents, if you ask me, in pro wrestling today, Apollo Crews. Well, this is it. Underutilized by the WWE, felt like he needed to test himself, find some new hunting grounds, a new playground, if you like, and he chose to come to CHW. Their loss, our gain. Yeah, right. We definitely won out in that exchange. Shouldn't did. We got him for free, more or less. You know what I mean? Became a free agent, walked straight through our front door, says, look, I want a contract. Made it clear this is where he wanted to be. And as soon as he got the opportunity to get himself away from WWE, he took it. And Rude immediately eats the right hand from Cruz. Look at this, swinging net breaker. That opening salvo only comes when you have the confidence of an Apollo Crews, of a man who knows he's on a roll and he can win any match against any opponent. Nicely done, hammerlock DDT. Hammerlock suplex, sorry, and then nearly. I wondered for a minute if that was it, over in a few seconds flat. Into the turnbuckle. Punch to the kidney area. And a Russian leg sweep plants Rude hard down to the canvas. Boot to the side of the jaw. Sasha Banks is our inaugural tap out women's submission champion. Double hook from Rude. And a beautiful suplex. Who will be her first challenger for that title? Well, we'll find out as time progresses, no doubt. Kick to the midsection. It's not suplex. Some people considering asking the question maybe of Katarina whether she's hogging the limelight, that maybe Shea Starling could have had a go. Gut wrench suplex. Whoa, yeah, there's a little bit. That's up to Shea to put a name forward for matches. Double leg sweep. Neck breaker. And a kick to the shoulder blades. Punch to the small of the back. Irish whip to the corner. Back elbow. Shea Starling will be in action, however, on Showcase against Lana. Okay. Big knee drop. Obliquely blonde. Hit scissors. Elbow to the top of the head. Irish whip to the corner. And Apollo Crews goes steaming in. Full steam ahead. Hits with a stinger splash, and Rude goes down hard. Now the reversal of the Irish whip and another splash. Good grief. I feel sorry for Bobby Roode's ribcage right now. He's just had a 200+ pound man slam into his anatomy twice. And then get power slammed to the canvas like that. Cruz is on a roll here. Look at the momentum. Jesus, is he fired up or what? Talk about Lashley being a Dark Destroyer. Cruz is just a wrecking ball. He's not giving Rude any chance at all to get in this matchup. And now he's displaying his power. This is a message. You think this is a message to Lashley? This standing delayed suplex? Oh, hell yeah. That's copying Lashley's move right out of his playbook. Hell yeah, that's the message to Lashley. Drop toe hold. But Cruz could have caught his eyes and nose across that middle rope. And that fortuitous, as far as Bobby Roode is concerned, collision with the rope could be what gives him this match if Cruz can't see straight right now. With a run snap there from Bobby Roode, glares down at Apollo Crews, gets a boot to the side of his jaw. Gut wrench. Down goes Roode. Cruz. Arm wringer. Works on the shoulder into a key lock. Bobby Roode a series of shots to the midsection of Apollo Crews. Holds him onto his shoulders. And snake eyes off the top turnbuckle. Stun gun, sorry. Should I say off the top rope. Not the turnbuckle. So Bobby Roode, like EC3, got him to the back of the neck. This is Demolition Showcase. Shout out to the friends at Nighthawk Nation. It's Mastodon, Big Wilkie, Russell Gamer, Game Labs, My Lady Balls, Solar Kite, Smoker Look. Who else can I think of? Yeah, Bubbly Bows, Miss Thickums, Janelle, welcome to you. And a shout out to you as well. Big knee strike. Federal Ghost, Serve to Killer. And all you other good people out there. And too many to mention. If I've forgotten anybody, I apologise. Gut Roach. Gut Wrench even. Oh, it's a gut roach. Sounds like a very nasty insect. Elevates him up. Military press that just drops him straight down to the canvas. And then that standing shooting star press. Then Cruz hooks the leg. And picks up another win. If you're asking me, Cruz in a title shot must be on